Hello, hello. This is Cosmic Crucible Week 3, reviewing the week. I'm going to start with Week 1. Punch-ups, as always. So this guy was only about a 5 or 6 mil punch-up. Used MOE there. Punch across. Yeah, when you've got unlimited X-Men elements, you can get away with this. If it's more extreme, probably not. Basic, simple stuff. That was a really small Infinity Watch. I do want to watch this. I think this defense is already going out of favor, but honestly, Scroll didn't do a lot here. I put Scroll in there for a couple reasons. One, I tried a basic and get the strip. Did not get the strip there. And he gets a strip. Which, yeah, I like Void Knight against Black Knight. It's a fairly reliable cleanse or strip of the taunt. Yeah, my boy was there. He got to ult, so. Okay, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, at least at my level, you got to count on facing a Black Knight 3 times. That's pretty much how it's going to go. Extreme MOE, Tangled Web. Not bad, actually. And yeah, that's the... Yeah, Pegasus should not be on defense anymore. So if anyone does have him, it's easy pickings. So he goes before... Weaver. Kind of annoying. Not a big deal. And yeah, APOC just ends it, so... Yeah, APOC's really good against Extreme X-Men. If you can spare him, he's really great to slip in the counter there. Sometimes you just can't. Like, my second and third matches were against 2.3 million Infinity Watch. And I really needed APOC there. Even though I screwed it up in the third one. Yeah, the third match, we'll get to it when we get to it. But I didn't know kits. And it cost me the match. So now I know, but I'll go over those kits. And it's real subtle things like about Infinity Watch's kit. I did not know there was something about Infinity Watch's kit. I didn't know, but yeah, if when they gain Death Proof, Adam Warlock gives everyone Safeguard. So I made the mistake of having Death Proof when what's her name? Gamora used her special. She stealed it. Re-gave everyone Safeguard after I prevented it with APOC. So, yeah. Can't believe I didn't know that. So, defense, yeah, MOE. Scroll, that's a waste. Yeah, that's a huge waste. Yep. They one-shot it. Let's take a look at that. SD Scroll is an MFer. I know I've got that on defense. It's usually the thing my opponents lose to. Sometimes they lose to other things, but if they're going to drop one match, it's usually to this. Yeah, Void Knight, man. I think Void Knight is like the Black Knight counter. In that, you know, he gets that taunt off, and you can at least focus other directions. And doing the magnet pull is, you know, basically makes everything an AoE. So yeah, Val's now hitting everybody, which takes a ton of damage. APOC's now hitting everybody. Yeah, Void Knight's kind of the MVP here. Yep. That was a nice kill right there. But yeah, bring everybody in with Void Knight, and adjacent attacks now become hit everybody attacks. So I think that's just about it for here. What else did he have? Whatever. Okay. So I won that one. Lost the next one against 77 mil to my 55. So yeah, this one, it was a big punch up, and like I was saying, when it's more extreme, it's harder. But this guy was a 25 mil punch up for me, and I really needed to stretch everything out. And as you can see, I've got a 3 diamond on Kang. I bought that for this match and leveled everyone up more. So, but they got it done. They pulled out the win there. But that's something where it's a roll of the dice. The first loss, there wasn't really much I could do. Let's watch it here. It was just really RNG. Honestly, I don't even remember what happened, but it really just depends on who they want to target. And I know I couldn't quite get kills with Kang's ult, and this time I got it set up better. We got some crits and stuff. And we were able to get kills with Kang's ult. So yeah, special on Nightcrawler. You really want to keep him from going off. Gambit, honestly, it sounds counterintuitive, but you just kind of got to ignore him. Definitely need to take out Forge first because he has the revive. Now I'm just trying to set people up for the Kang Bang. And yeah, that time I was able to get some kills, so very happy with that. And yeah, I did target Rogue just because I knew Homeboy was going to heal back up, so I don't want to mess with it. And now it's a 2-on-5, or yeah, 2-on-4. Fortunately, Kang stripped the stealth there. Yeah, you don't want Gambit to go off. There's plenty of videos out there of what happens if you don't kill him before his ult. It's nasty, but yeah, and then he just crumbles. So, and again, there's RNG based on who they target, but if you have to stretch your roster, it's what you do. But still, you know, I honestly, like, I'd rather take a cancel and one-shot something like that. I feel like you learn more from it than taking a sack and then going in and cleaning up. So, standard. That one was just rough RNG. Oh, wait. No, I'm on the wrong match. Okay. Yeah, standard, that one. So yeah, APOC and Void Knight here, and Mysterio to prevent the immunity was a really nice match. I like that match a lot. As you can see, it's giant Infinity Watch, but if you have Hive Mind to spare, it was really sweet. This one, barely won. This was a monster punch-up. Let's watch this, yeah. Honestly, it felt a little less close than the match looks, but I'm going to tell you this. People laugh at me when I tell them that I have Striker on Doc Ock, but Striker on Doc Ock probably brought this match home, which you will see. So, yeah, Black Knight, but I feel like maybe I could have subbed Void Knight in here. Now that I know how great Void Knight is, I kind of just been, I mean, you know, I used him in Arena against Black Knight, but honestly, Arena is such a crapshoot. You really don't understand how good he is against Black Knight, because he was still stuck on his taunt. It's hard to get him off that taunt. Just got him off. Whereas with Void Knight, yeah, he's gonna strip it. So yeah, this match, like, I've got my finger on the quit button. At any moment, this could just completely fall apart. I think we finally got ults, so that's nice. And what's his name's out of charges, so that's nice. But now he speeds up because he's out of charges. That's not nice. And he charges back up. So, yeah, he's a menace. Yeah, now we just need a really good... something to just hit everybody. We need a nice, good AoE that's going to do some damage. Who has an AoE that can do some damage? Well, that definitely got her worked. And yeah. Now Doc Ock's ult, you couldn't really show it off there because they were all in red, but Doc Ock's ult with Striker, yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, he's only going to get 2 turns anyways, so his healer and his first attack is not, it's a support attack, so. Anywho, okay, what did they use on defense? Good old MOE. I should probably update this to make it a little more challenging. But I'm fighting all these big punch-ups, so, you know, you gotta skimp where you can. It's like, yeah, they have to use MOE, but they're using a top 3 offense, so that is what it is. That's overkill, honestly. Standard. APOC, Scroll. APOC and Scroll. Yeah, that's probably going to get it done. My guy's not too big. 320k is not that big. That one I don't like using, but if it's 100, if it's a million punch down, it's probably fine. And here he lost. He gave me the opening, but I couldn't take advantage. So this is a team. I want to see how this goes because and it's kind of common knowledge, like Gamma counter, New Warriors. And so, but in Room 6, taking all their buffs away, you know, takes their dodges and all that, and then their heals and stuff, it weakens them. It really does. So I wanted to make it a little more challenging, and I threw in Cap in there, and I was hoping this is what was going to happen. The taunts were going to play back and forth. Oh, they couldn't get her killed, and it heals up him, so she should be dying any second. I should probably move her away from Cap, just so that they're going to target her first probably, and then once Cap gets taunt, then she'll be a little bit more safer. Man, this is rough, too. Yeah. Oh, dude. This brings me joy. I like seeing and I never built up new Warriors. They're literally level 1 for me. And I've always felt like they were a luxury. I really felt I never needed them. Maybe if I had built them up, I might do better in Crucible. But as it is, you know, if they didn't take away points every time, I'd be in Grandmasters right now. That's just the reality. So, yeah, I'm in Diamond 2, but it's because Scopely or Dix and, you know, take away progression for absolutely no reason other than they can, and we're playing their game, so. Yeah, Hulk's a pain in the ass. Did I put a diamond on him? I think I did. So yeah, this is basically 3-on-3. Did Hulk even pop yet? I'm not sure they've given him his 5th his 5th charge yet. Have they been avoiding him? Oh yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, well that was fun. Okay, so now, yeah, let's review the last match. This one I lost as well, so I went 1 and 2, but I'm pretty confident. I one-shot all my matches. It's just I had to cancel a couple, which cost me. So this one is standard. And again, I could have used MOE there, but that one's even bigger than the other one, and I just didn't want to mess with it. Standard. So this one is where I learned about Adam Warlock putting Safeguard up if the team gets Deathproof. I don't know if it's he gets Deathproof or any Infinity Watch gets Deathproof. They all regain, and so it happened before Eternals went, and so they didn't flip, and that kind of screwed me. So the second time I was more aware of that, and I waited until after Gamora's special. And also I used the APOC one-shot on Nebula. The first time I used it on Warlock, second time I used it on Nebula, and that went better. So that's that. And then here, I learned that I haven't even looked it up yet. I think it's in Red Goblin. Somewhere in their kit they have a revive, because in that first match it was going amazing. It was just like going right along. I had Void Knight dead. I was killing everyone else, and then all of a sudden Void Knight came back, and like I didn't even know they'd do that. So outside of raids at least. So yeah, F me. So I went back in. I'm gonna watch it again because this team is a pain. You really have to control them. Like once they get going, it's painful. So, so I actually didn't kill Void Knight first. I just stunned him, and then I killed everyone else, so that whoever was doing the revive, like I was so pissed. Like all I knew it was one of the new characters that did the revive. So I was just like, I'm killing them first. And then I came in with Kestrel, and then yeah, Kangarang. So easy, but you don't want to go in there with Ultron because if he puts those bots out there, it goes bad. But actually, I did have a good match, which I was really happy the way it went. Room 6, which was Void Knight. So yeah, they've got the Black Knight there. I definitely want to watch this. They've got the Black Knight and Undying, which I didn't, a big Undying, which I really didn't know was going to go, and Doom, which he can pop, so gotta watch out for him. And again, Kang, I don't even think Skrull ulted. Skrull was kind of on the verge of dying like the entire time. Like, I definitely thought I was about to lose him. So I tried the basic. It didn't clear again. And then here comes Void Knight. And he clears it and brings everybody together. And there, I'm nursing Doom. I don't want to push him. Did not push him, thankfully. And then, yeah, she slaps. Trying not to die. And I really lived off of the Greg. Greg giving speed ups really saved the match here, I think. And Void Knight's a monster, so he was surviving. But yeah, he does die here in a second. Just keep eating Gregs. Man, that takes me back. That used to be like the go-to strat. Get symbiotes and feed off of Gregs. Good times. So I really feel this might have worked without Skrull. Not sure I needed Skrull here. As you can see, he just got slow and rewound and didn't do anything. Honestly, I kind of wish he would have died to something that let him revive, because one of the last moves I got was Val's ultimate, which revives, so that did help my efficiency a little bit. Brought back Void Knight. So anyways, that was my season. Let me go through his attacks. I actually haven't even looked at his attacks yet. I went 1 and 2, but you know, honestly, I'm not mad. I learned a lot, and I'm ready for next week. Got these recorded in case I encounter some of the same matches. Look at the defense. Yeah, honestly, like I don't mind leaving that because it's a little inefficient. They get losses on it. Standard. Oh, that's right. He had Secret Defenders. That was inefficient. That was a pretty inefficient match. There's his loss, which is on my BK. So yeah. Don't feel like watching that. Yep, that's normal. How many turns does that take? 14? Yeah. Okay, so he knew you can't go in there with vanilla. Nice. But I mean, using a scroll on that, that is a win. And basically in 2020, it's not amazing efficiency, but it's decent. So, again, I think I went through all mine. I ate a couple losses because I didn't know kits. I would have won if I would have known kits better. So, lesson learned, and I'll see y'all next week. Take it easy.